how did you figure out that, you could be the best at doing Rubik's Cube art? How does somebody stumble upon doing that in the way that you do?
Yeah, so I feel as if my story is probably not exactly as what you would guess it would be, but it's purely from my education, man. I studied obviously 4 years at Rutgers University. I studied biomedical engineering, and as an engineer, our job is to be presented a problem, and we have to like design and come up with the solution, physically create the solution. So that's exactly what I know how to do, and that's what I'm good at. So that's all I've ever done. So during COVID, when I wasn't in the classroom anymore, we had online education. I became really frustrated with this, this idea of being an engineer online, which I feel like doesn't even exist. So what I just did was I started creating some at-home engineering projects to continue my education. I took some of those design processes that we learned in school, and I purely just applied it to something that I cared about at the time, and that was sports. So, I designed some of my favorite sports athletes completely digitally, because I didn't have the cubes at the time. So I created some digital designs. And if you're confident in your designs as an engineer, you have to take the next step of a financial investment. So I purely just, after I was really confident in some of my designs, I bought about 1,000 cubes. Obviously I recorded the process because in this day and age, you have to record everything. Super basic time lapse. I have no content creation history. Posted it up on social media. My first one ever is Luka Doncic of the Dallas Mavericks. Posted it up on social media. And very immediately, I know people use the term like blowing up and going viral and stuff like that. Definitely did not do none of that. I think I had about 6,000 views on that video. But the Dallas Mavericks somehow, some way, in the grace of God and social media, they saw it, commented, liked, followed, and reposted the video. And I feel like that really helped a lot because the other professional sports teams got to see the video and they started asking me, hey, can you make our guy? Can you do this one? And then obviously the story continues. I started to get better and so on and so forth. But that's how I got started.